coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street. Ready.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of a 30. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Lions. Ready.
They'll try and run to the first with Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They're going forward with the option right. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Another run here with Dobbins. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Block it.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, they'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On the counter, it's Taylor. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have... And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Got his man on the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They give to Taylor out of the gun. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
At the Giants' 19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Come back in.
2nd and 11. That's complete right around the 8. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. In motion left, the tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Lions are back within a score. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Touchdown, Giants! J.K. Dobbins from 8 yards out. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Fighting through it, he's got space. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions point. At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Rattler.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught at the 10. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
They run once more with Taylor. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Slayton. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. J.K. Dobbins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Giants 35, Lions 6.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeaux in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
57 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Hey, 3, 2-18, top it. Hey, Hayward. Hey, box up.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Come on.
It's a turnover on down.
Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. No gain on the play.
Out of the gun now on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Giants 42, Lions 6. Graham Gano to kick
So they
off
throw the pick
New York.
six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 back and 60. Hey, smash Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Ready.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brings up fourth down in less than a yard.
18, high in. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Check back, check back. Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll try and run. Taylor.
4 yards, that gets them close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
go. Here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
Here we go. Set.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
So a victory here for the Minute.